Welcome back. Yeah, I think I feel a lot better than I did from a few weeks ago. So I've got 4 Q&As to go through today. The reason why I'm only doing 4 today is because I don't want to make this video too long. So I'll just start getting into it. So the first question I got off someone offline actually is, what made you want to set up a YouTube channel? Well, at first, I just wanted to just do like simple commenting on like games and cartoons and stuff, but this was like back in 2011. Why's my mouse not working? Oh, now it is. It's where I still had one of my animations I made at university called The Digger, but it's like part 1. There is a part 2 where it's not even done yet. But the part 1 was already done and finished, so I just thought, oh, I'll just let this just be an upload, and let's just see how far it goes. So I did that, and then a few years later down the line, I started doing like my own manga style stuff, and then I started doing it, making like 3D based stuff just to see how much further my characters can get. So basically it's like part of evolution. Like I said before, 3D takes a whole lot more work than 2D does. So yeah, I still comment on other people's videos actually, because for instance, there's this one. This one is from Maximilian Dude. It's just like, it was just really funny how he was like going, "Oh my God, it's Mega Man!" just by seeing his legs. It's like he didn't even see his head and he was already overexcited. It was just hilarious. There were other people screeching their heads off just by seeing a character's legs. Apparently, seeing someone's legs in a game tells you away who it is. So if you see someone like Spider-Man's legs, you have to know that's Spider-Man. Even if it's somebody else pretending to be Spider-Man. It's just really funny. There's some really funny people out there. So yeah, I think that's question number 1. Yeah, that's question number 1 done. Okay, question number 2. What cancelled game would you want being released? Mega Man Legends 3! Yes, I know, it's been 6 years since the game has been cancelled, and I still want it to this day. I still have my 3DS ready to actually play that, actually. A lot of people would actually go on for about 10 minutes saying why they want it to be released so much, but I'm actually going to be a little bit different and say some other stuff that most people probably would actually fly right over for once. I don't get why Capcom won't make this. It's like there's already a finished demo for it and they won't even release it even though people kept asking for it. And on top of that, they made 2 more games from the assets of this game, and they didn't even sell. Because if you look closely here, hang on, it's like they made something called Geist Crusher, right? And look at that, 50,000 units. It's been released for about 3 or 4 years, and it's only sold 50,000 units. And then they made EX Troopers out of the scraps of Mega Man Legends 3, and that one only sold 70,000 units. And do you want to know what the most funniest thing is? Mega Man Legends 1? These two are the same game, by the way. I don't know why they renamed it to Mega Man 64. Mega Man Legends 1 sold over 1 million. And that was like 1997. I know that's like 20 years ago's news, but it's like, apparently, making less money matters more. It's like, I thought businesses were supposed to make money, aren't they? It doesn't even make sense. Oh, we want to make games that don't sell. Ho ho ho, that's exactly how a business runs. Ho ho ho. Yeah, I know. Who is in charge of that company? I don't get it. I mean, I just want them to do the right thing. If they would just make Mega Man Legends 3, they would make money. There's over 50 million 3DS owners, so I'm pretty sure, even if it's only like 1% of that base, that's like 500,000. 500,000 is still better than 50,000 or 70,000. I know I'm like waffling off there, but it's just like it's one game I really want released. And do you want to know what the big kick in the nuts is? Oh, there's also Mega Man Legends 2. Yeah, sure, 420,000 may not be that high, but it's still better than 70,000. But do you want to know what the biggest kick in the nuts is? That's only one cancelled Mega Man game. There were 3 other ones that were cancelled in a row. I'm pretty sure these other games, Mega Man Universe, Mega Man, I think this one's called Rockman X Online. Yeah, it is. And Maverick Hunter, I'm pretty sure all these 3 games would sell more than 70,000 units, or 50,000. So I don't get it. I think that's actually everything for this question, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's it. So that's question number 2 done. Now, the third question was actually someone at work, right? And this one says, "You totally should be on X Factor! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark." I don't want to. I think I'll pass. Judges tend to be a bit biased, and another thing is, I'm not getting chased by fans like other celebrities does. Do you remember Michael Jackson? I think every single person on this planet, even if they've never met Michael Jackson, will at least know that Michael Jackson gets chased by fans. I don't want people to be trying to break my door down out of doing that. How I even got this question was because at this workplace, I won't say what the workplace is, so don't worry, I'm not going to name drop anything. It's where at the workplace there was like no music being played, and it's where I had someone actually say, "Oh, we need music in here," so I actually decided to sing a little bit. So I was like going like, oh, what song was it? I can't remember which one it was. There's actually 2 songs I sang actually. I used to say you were beautiful, I didn't know I would catch it all. And it's where when someone heard that, I was just like one line, and then they said, "Oh, you should be on X Factor." It's like just saying that one line. I was also saying that I don't like certain music, but I won't say what kind of music, but I will say, like saying, "Oh, I hate it when people shout their heads off when they are singing. Shouting is shouting. Singing is not shouting, and shouting is not singing." If you understand where I'm getting at, I think most people do. So I hate songs where they're like going, it's like, no, that's not singing. That just sounds literally sounds like you're just putting on a voice, and it just sounds like you're just gonna just make everyone deaf. Okay, that's question number 3 done. The 4th question I've got is, what's your favourite subject at school? A lot of people actually ask me this, especially offline. I don't know why, but people online don't even talk about what's your favourite subject at school. It's always offline, I don't know why. One of my favourite subjects is geography. I like studying world population. I cannot believe to this day the world population is 7.5 billion. And it's going up like 3 every second. And it's just so embarrassingly weird. And, oh my word. Also, 2/3 of the world's population is in Asia, so yeah. Also, another part of geography I like studying was Amazon rainforests and floodplains. Oh, and weather forecasts as well, since that's actually needed almost every day. Another subject I like studying was history, but only certain parts of history. I liked Egypt in particular, the River Nile and Tutankhamun's tomb. Yeah, this guy here. I can't believe, one thing I don't like about Egypt is the fact that there was this guy called Howard Carter, and it wasn't even him who found it, it was one of his henchmen. He went and found a footstep to his Tutankhamun's tomb, and then they raided into his tomb and took one of Tutankhamun's coffins and shoved it in a museum. It's like they just robbed from a king. And that's not all. Here's the more disgusting and morbid part. They opened his coffin and took photographs of his dead Nobody! I don't see any other king get that done to him. Why does it have to be him? Yeah, by the way, Tutankhamun actually ruled from the age of 9 to 18, so imagine being ruled over by a kid. and apparently loads of people loved him to bits as well. His people loved him to bits. It's like they loved the kid to bits. Yeah. Yeah, there's other kings as well, like the Ramesses II. Now, don't ask me why, but one of the key things about Ramesses II is the fact that he had 156 kids. I kid you not, he had that many kids. I can't believe that even happened. And apparently, someone else, not outside of Egypt, had 800 kids. So that doesn't even sound real. I never met these 800 kids, so I don't know what to make of that. I think that's everything, actually. Yeah, that's all my questions. I think we've got a few more, but I'll make it into another video. I don't want to make it more than 10 minutes, otherwise I'll have to cut it into 2 parts. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, that'll do for now.